It's time to balance some books. The good thing about doing these videos is I'm getting my strength in because I have to lift a crap ton of books. Welcome to video something of Vlogmas. I'm holding myself accountable for all of this. I'm a mess. Yay me. Fair dawning, good friends, welcome back to another video. This should be going up in December. If we're sticking with Vlogmas, this should be up at some point in December. So if you're seeing this, if this is up any other time after December, I failed at Vlogmas, so keep your fingers crossed for me. Today is a video of series that I have purchased. Some I have purchased the entirety of and not yet started. Well done to me. So this is me holding myself accountable to say that I will be starting these series in 2022. I want to at least get round to reading some of these books, because the premises of all of these interest me, and I want to at least read the first book just to see if I like the series. If not, I can haul it and free up some space on my shelves. So these are series that I don't know if I'm even going to like, because I've not touched the first book yet. So first up we have From Blood and Ash. I bought before the fourth one came out, which I believe is the prequel to the trilogy that's already out. I went and bought all three of these just because they were so hyped. Not touched one of them, but I've heard many good things about the first one, some mixed things about the second one, and even more mixed things about the third one. In fact, it's more geared towards negative, which is maybe why I've put off reading this series. So it's a series that I've put off for far too long. I'm going to make a conscious effort to at least try book one. If I like it, I'll read the rest. Number 2 is Aurora Rising. The Aurora Cycle series. Maybe by the time this goes up I will have all 3 books. I have the first one. I pre-ordered the third one without getting the second. Yes, Becca, I know it was stupid, because now I'm struggling to get the hardback copy of the second one, but I think I found it. But the answer, this is by J. Christoph and Amy Kaufman, and I've heard good things about this. It's like sci-fi fantasy. I'm feeling those vibes. I like the premise of this. I don't know why I've put off picking this up. I think it's very pretty. It's so pretty. But I think because some of the negative things I've heard just put me off, and I really shouldn't be doing that, because I did that with Once and Future Witches and I ended up loving it. So I'm going to at least attempt to pick up the first book in the series and see how we go. So that's my second one. Number 3, The Vicious and Vengeful. It's a geology, but I'll put it in this anyway. I have no qualms. I know that I'm going to love this. Is that why I'm putting it off? Because I don't know. I don't know why I've put this off. But the geology sounds like right up my alley. Morally grey characters, magic, just everything I love. It's a good, fun, fine, funky, fresh time that I've decided to put off enjoying. I don't know why, but I will get around to this in 2022. I bought the trilogy. Not read one of them. Continually put this off. They all look very pretty on my shelves. I would say that that's the reason why I've not read them, but that's really no excuse. Is that they all just look so pretty, just sat there with like blue and white aesthetic going on. Is that a reason not to pick a book up? No. Do I know why? I don't know why I've not picked this up, but I've heard nothing but good things about this. I read Elantris by Brandon Sanderson and loved it. So yeah. Next up, I'm holding this book up because this is the one that I've got. It's Immortal Instruments. So I watched the film, even though I know there's debate on whether it was good or not. Don't at me, I enjoyed the film. And then I watched the series again. Becca, I'm sorry, I enjoyed the series. And I don't know why I've put off picking this series up. Maybe because when I first got into reading, I was just like, sort of looking at geologies and trilogies, and this is a hella long series that goes over like multiples, like you've got Immortal Instruments and failed devices and yada yada yada. It just felt like a lot at the time when I first came across this, like when I realised that the series is actually adapted from books. So I will be getting to this at some point in 2022. Will I finish the series in 2022? We don't know. Will I be trying to at least get to book 1 of the Immortal Instruments? Yes. I am extremely late to the game on this one. I've put this off. Reason being, I don't know. I put off the Akatar series for as long as I possibly could. Because, you know, sometimes hype scares me and puts me off reading books, because I don't want to hate a book or dislike a book that everybody else loves. I don't want to be that person, because it makes me just feel weird. So I think I'm going to love this because I love the Akatar series so far with Throne of Glass. I'm enjoying that. So I'm really thinking I'm going to love this, but I've just put it off. So I'm holding myself accountable, and I will read this next year, hopefully in January, because yes, I've ordered House of Sky and Breath, and I've not even read the first one. The next I bought the special editions of these and I've not read it. The Geologists, Spin the Dawn, and Unravel the Dusk by Elizabeth Lim. I bought the special editions. I don't know if I'm going to like it. It gives me very Mulan-esque. I think it's a Mulan retelling. I'm sure that Liv said it is. Why have I put this off? I don't know. I bought the special editions specifically because I want to read it, and the premise sounds like something I would enjoy. But again, I've just put it off. So 2022 will be the time that I actually pick up this duology. So this isn't a series that I've put off, but this is a series I really want to get to. It was gifted to me by Erin. Thank you so much, Erin, for gifting me the full series. And it just sounds like it's going to be something that's right up my alley. It's got magic and vampires and it's very dark seeming, so this looks like it'll be right up my alley. I did put this in my 22 books to read in 2022, where I read the synopsis of this. I will link that video down below, just in case you want to hear what the full synopsis is. I don't want to read the full synopsis out of the back, but you can if you want. There you go. Ruin of Kings. I first saw this, and I mentioned this in my 22 books to read in 2022. I saw this firstly by Brightness Katie Reads, and I loved it. I loved the sound of it, I loved the premise. I then put off buying it, and then I was gifted this by Rosa for my birthday, and I've still not picked it up because because the hype has started to build around this book, and I'm scared that I'm going to be the person that doesn't like it. And it would make me feel even worse, the fact that it was gifted to me along with the second book, and if I don't like it, I'm going to hate myself so much. So yeah, I'm going to try and get to this. I'm really hoping that I'm going to like it. John Gwynne has written a quote on the back, and I love John Gwynne's writing. So I'm putting positive vibes out there that if John Gwynne's going to put a comment and say that this is a fantastic page turner with a heavy blend of great characters, fast moving action, and a fabulously innovative magic system, I loved it. If John Gwynne loves this and it's anything similar to what he writes, I know I'm going to love it, but I'm still scared. So yeah. Next up we have Rage of Dragons, which I first saw on Booked and Busy. Aaron from Booked and Busy. I saw her talking about this, I saw the premise is a revenge type story, which I love. I don't think the main character is actually supposed to be a good guy either, which kind of vibing with. But I think it's some kind of revenge story. But I picked it up because it sounded really cool. And then, again, hype started building up around this book. And I heard mixed reviews, mostly good, mostly brilliant actually. But, again, just the fear of being that one person that's like, I don't like this. And also, with these books, I feel like if I don't like it, I've wasted my money. But, you know, I don't know. It's also very chunky. But I'm going to make a conscious effort to get round to this in 2022. I think the second book is out. I think it's series. I don't think the third one's out yet. It's just called The Burning one. Well, The Burning. Is it The Burning series? By Evan Winter. So, yeah. Next up we have Aurora Rising. I'm so behind on this. I literally went out and bought the full box set. Not only did I buy Red Rising, Golden Sun and Morning Star, I also bought the other two in like a box set of 5. Have I even read number 1 yet? No. And I've heard so many mixed reviews about this. A couple of people that I like similar things to, like Ro and Becca, loved it. And then I've watched other people that have similar taste to, like Jade, who really didn't like it all that much. And I'm just like, oh, I don't, it just worries me, like, yeah. But I'm going to make a conscious effort to get to it, because if I don't like it, I can just hold the whole series. Again, make space on my shelves for books that I really do love. But it's just that initial dive into it. It sounds like something I'm going to love, but we'll just have to see. Finally, I'm going to do this quickly because my batteries are going to die. These Violent Delights. This was a very hyped book when it came out. I got the Fairy Look Special Edition, and again, put it off because of the hype. I am basic, I know, but I've also pre-ordered How Violent Ends. And I'm still not read the first book yet. Don't at me. It's pretty. But yeah, those are the series that I want to get to in 2022. That most of them I've just put off because I'm scared of hype and just being an idiot really. So yeah, they're series that I've put off that I want to get to in 2022. Wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. I'm so basic, I'm sorry. But if you do like these videos, and you do like my Vlogmas vibes, I know that I'm not very Christmassy today like I was in some of the videos, but I thought I'd go Grinch-esque. So I will, if you do want my videos, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see from me in 2022. What other series you'd like me to read, what books you'd like me to read. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.